So today, damn, I look orange. Today will be a filler episode. Sorry for it. I was actually going to show you guys my DIY custom onboard air system that I was going to install into the Jeep, but stuff hasn't came in the mail. And it's the weekend and the video has to come out next week. So, kind of in a crunch. So what I'm going to make is a video on how to align your Jeep. Once you put a lift kit, you got to align it again. Whenever you mess with some suspension, you got to realign it. So today I want to go through the steps, realign my Jeep, and show you guys how to do it if you guys have the same problem. And I assume that you guys might not know how to do it at home alignment. Might save you a few dollars. Alright, so first we got to go to Walmart and Harbor Freight to get some tape measures and some PV blaster. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to go straight and my wheel is to the left a little bit. And the road is straight. It's a little windy, but still there shouldn't be this much off center of the steering wheel. And that's what we're gonna do, and what's what we're gonna fix today. Harbor Freight! So I got my tape measure. We can do this procedure with 1 or 2 tape measures. It's actually a lot easier if you have 2, but I have one at the house and I had a coupon for a free one at Harbor Freight. So I was gonna buy this air tank eventually for that onboard air system, and if I bought that, I could get one of these for free. So I might as well just kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get this and this. So now we're gonna head to Wally World, also known as Walmart, and get some PV blaster. Into Walmart and got our liquid wrench. It's not legit PV blaster, because PV blaster I think is a brand, but this is penetrating oil. Penetrating oil, and this is gonna help us get all those stuck nuts and bolts on the underside, because especially if you go off-roading and mudding and this and that, all those suspension bolts down there are gonna be a little tough. Those things are gonna be frozen on there, so it's very vital to have some of this. Especially, it's just good to have, because you know you can use this for anything, any kind of mod. Usually if you're wrenching on your Jeep, you're gonna run into needing to use this. Some people use WD-40, or they use a blowtorch, or whatever your process may be. This stuff is a good thing to have in the garage. So we're gonna head back to the garage now and get it done. So it's important you pull into your garage or wherever space you're gonna be working on straight forward. Don't think about how the steering wheel is aligned. Just make sure the Jeep is going straight into the garage. So like I showed you guys earlier in the driving clip, my steering wheel, I drove straight forward into the garage, and as you guys can see, my steering wheel is not aligned correctly. So we're gonna finish that really quick, and it's actually super easy. Alright, so we wanna go under the Jeep, and this is the turnbuckle that you want to loosen. These 2 nuts here are 15 millimeters. Basically, you loosen them up, and then you turn it each direction, and you'll see that it's connected to the steering right here, and it'll turn the wheel as you turn the turnbuckle. And what a turnbuckle is if you turn it one direction, both ends go in, and if you turn it the other direction, both ends go out. And that's basically how a turnbuckle works. And once you get it dialed in, you have to tighten them up, and I'll show you guys the whole process. Okay, well, maybe I should have gotten a shorter socket. Alright, so the threads are too long for a short socket, and there's not enough space for a long socket. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a combination wrench. A little tough. I thought I was gonna have to use that PV or that penetrating oil on this, because it does look a little bit rusty, but it turns just fine. It'd be a lot easier if I had one of those ratcheting combination wrenches, but unfortunately I don't have one. You're just going to kind of loosen both of these. Alright. So now that these are pretty loose, you're going to try to turn this turnbuckle, and it might be a little hard if your Jeep has been rusty a little bit. These threads will get a little bit hard to turn, and that's kind of the problem I'm facing right now. So I'm going to get some penetrating oil and put it in here. So I went ahead and sprayed some PV blaster all over these threads, and you're probably going to want to do that too. It helps it slide a lot easier. there's a slot that goes straight down the whole turnbuckle, and that's where I suggest you spray it, because then it'll spread out throughout all the threads. And you'll probably need a pair of vice grips. I found them really useful to get down and to clamp onto this thing, because you can't get much grip with your hands unless you guys are insane. You guys have some mad grip muscles. But just clamp on this, and then so you guys can see that turns. I'll turn this a few times, and then I'll show you guys the steering wheel turning. So if you're standing on the left side of the Jeep, or the driver's side in the US market, and you turn the turnbuckle clockwise like this, turn that clockwise like this, then the steering wheel will turn counterclockwise. So now we're actually going to turn it, we're about to turn that counterclockwise, so then it turns my steering wheel clockwise. If that makes any sense. Once you have it pretty much aligned, you want to go ahead and tighten down those bolts. And we're going to do that in a second, but this is a lot easier if you have two people. One person sitting at the driver's seat watching the wheel turn as you adjust down below. Since I'm forever alone and I have nobody to help me, I just went back and forth to check it. And then once you have it set, you want to go for a drive a little bit. And sometimes it's a little hard to get it perfectly dialed, so this will be the attempt number one of realigning it. So the official torque specs is like 26 foot-pounds, but what I like to do with these is just use my 15mm socket or combination wrench that we use to loosen up the turnbuckle. Just go until you feel it's really tight. You'll know when it's too tight, but you'll feel it physically get tighter, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be crazy tight. Again, there's not much stretch that's going on it. If you think about how the forces are working, the steering wheel is pushing it. It's not a rotational force. So keep that in mind. So like I said previously, once you get it pretty much set and you tighten down the turnbuckle, you want to go ahead and take it around for a drive, take a few lefts, take a few rights, get the steering all working, and then pull back into your garage, and then you'll see, try to pull in straight without focusing on steering wheel, and you'll notice if the steering wheel is lined up or not. I'll be right back. So as you guys can see, the steering wheel is pretty much dead on as we're going straight. And that's exactly how you guys align the steering wheel. Let's go back to the garage. Alright guys, so that's exactly how you align your steering wheel on a JK. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave any tips to any other people watching this video. If you've done this yourself and you know some quick tips or any awesome tips that you can leave to make things easier. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor and click on these videos all over the screen. It helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.